Hello. For today's session, we are winding down after a long day. So just really easing into the body, nice and slow and smooth to relax completely after a day of doing whatever you've been doing. It's time now to give yourself that little bit of extra TLC and let it all go. So we'll start kneeling. Come to a comfortable kneeling position, and if it's uncomfortable for you to sit on your calves, you can place a cushion between your thighs and your calves. And then just gently soften your shoulders, close your eyes, release any tension from your jaw, so part the teeth if they're closed. And bring your attention to your breath. With your next inhale, expand the belly, lengthen the breath. And as you exhale, soften and release slowly through the nose. Inhale, expand the belly. Draw oxygen into the body. Exhale, contract softly, release, relax. Inhale, expand, find that little extra space. Exhale, relax. Working with your own breath, your own rhythm. Gradually lengthening the inhale and extending the exhale without any strain or particular effort. Allow the breaths to be smooth. And with every breath, invite a sense of deep relaxation. And let go of anything you don't need anymore, anything that you might have carried with you through your day or your week. And just let that go. And let your body release and relax. Lovely. After your next exhale, gently flutter open your eyes. Bring your hands beside your body and then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe take that right arm up over your left ear, so just placed on top of your head to stretch this left side down the arm. Deep breath. Lovely. Release the right hand, bring it to the floor, head up through center, and then drop your left ear to your left shoulder, and maybe take that left arm up over your ear without pressing down on the head, but just use it as a gentle guide to lengthen your ear away from your shoulder. Deep breath. Great. Bring the left hand back to the floor. Take them behind you, interlace your fingers, draw the shoulder blades together and broaden through your heart space. Lift the fists up away from your hips, doesn't matter how far. Breathe into the ribs and the chest. Lovely. Release, bring the hands out in front of you, interlace your fingers. Push the backs of the hands away from you and just concave your belly a little bit, belly button drawing towards the back of your spine. Deep breath. Then bring your wrists up towards the sky, turn the palms upward, Let your shoulders rise up to your ears. And then lean over to your left-hand side. Stretch the side body. Come back up through center and lean over to the other side. Rise back up through center. Release the hands and then just give them a really good shake out. Shake your wrists. You can move the arms up and down if that feels good. Flick away anything that you don't need today. Lovely. Then bring your hands up to meet above the head, palms touch. And with an exhale, draw the hands down through your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Lift the elbows so they're parallel to the floor. Press the palms gently towards each other. Deep breath. Lovely. Bring your hands to the mat. Bring the knees under the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers. We'll roll through some cat-cows. So drop your belly button, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to open the heart space, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, press the hands into the floor to spread your upper back and shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Roll through 3 more of these with your own breath. And after your next exhale, come back through center. Draw the belly button lightly in towards the spine, then gaze over your left shoulder to your left hip. Find your way back through center and then gaze over the right shoulder for your right hip. Head back through center, sit the hips down and back into child's pose. Lengthen the arms in front of you. Lift the backs of the hands off the floor so the fingertips are pressing down. Deep breath. And then plant the hands, peel the body forwards, tuck the toes and push your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Come onto your tippy toes, bring the knees to the mat, slowly and controlled. Sit the hips down and back, child's pose. Inhale to peel up, tuck the toes. Exhale, push up and back, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes, bring the knees to the mat. Exhale, child's pose. Deep breaths, move with your own rhythm, your own pace. Continuing in this way. Think of your body like a cloud moving through the air. So offer a lightness to your movement. Next time you come into child's pose, hold for a breath. Then take the arms over to the left hand side. Right hand can come on top of the left, interlace the fingers. And then lower your head towards the floor to stretch through that right shoulder. Deep breath. Stretching down into the ribs and the waist. Bring the hands back through center and over to the other side, the right hand side. And this time the left hand interlaces over the right. Deep breath. Gently find your way back through child's pose. And then come on up into your knees. Forearms land on the mat and shimmy your hips down to the floor. Okay, so Sphinx pose. Lift your right leg up, shuffle it backwards, put it back down. Lift the left leg up, shuffle it backwards. Roll the shoulders down your back. Gently press your pelvis into your floor. Slight tuck of the chin. Close your eyes and breathe into your abdomen. Nice. And extend your right arm out in a T position at shoulder height. So like this along the floor. Take your left hand to the side and roll onto your right hand side. Lift that left leg up and just press it behind you into the floor. If there's no space for you to do that, you can keep it lying on top. Deep breath. Come on back through the belly and we'll take it to the other side. So left leg extends, left arm extends, beg your pardon. Roll over onto your left side. Lift that right leg and maybe press the toe into the floor behind you. Come back onto your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders, and without using your hands on the floor, we're going to lift the chest. So to test this, take your hands away and see if you can use your back muscles and your tummy muscles to keep that upper body lifted. And then peel down, tuck your toes, come up through the knees into downward facing dog. Bend your knees as much as you like. Press the hands into the floor, each knuckle in contact with your yoga mat. Then take your right hand across your body to your opposite calf or ankle. And then use that as a lever to look out under your left shoulder. And then replace the right hand back to the mat. Take the left hand across the body to your opposite leg. Gaze under the right shoulder. Great. Left hand comes back to the mat, downward facing dog. And with an inhale, raise your right leg up and back. With your next exhale, take that right foot through the hands, drop your back knee, untuck your toe, rise up, crescent lunge. So right knee over the ankle, little squeeze between your front foot and your back knee. Imagine a ball of energy between your hands. And just imagine that calming energy rushing through your body, through your head, into your neck and shoulders and all the way down, into your legs and your feet. And then from your feet, draw earth energy, grounding energy up through your legs, into your body, through the shoulders, the neck, and then up through the head. And then bring your hands to the floor. Walk the hands backwards and lengthen your right leg. Toe points up to the sky. Walk the hands forwards, bend your front knee and drop this left hip. Inhale to walk the hands backwards. Doesn't matter if this front leg isn't straight, just lengthening the back of the leg. Walk the hands forwards and drop the hip. Roll through these two positions. Nice. Next time you come forwards, I'm going to plant the hands, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and then step off this front leg, lifting the back leg up towards the sky. Doesn't need to be really high here, just keep it nice and Nice and low and softness to your edges. Great. Then take your left foot behind your right, so crossing at the ankle. And fold down over your legs. If you're nowhere near the floor, then bring your hands to your hips and lengthen the spine. Use your core for balance. Great. Press the hands into the floor and bring your feet into hip distance apart. Bend your knees, cascade the body down over your legs. Give your head a gentle nod, gentle shake. Bring your hands to opposite elbows. Ragdoll. Release the hands, bend your knees and roll up from the base of the spine. Imagine you're unfurling to the light. Inhale, sweep the arms up around the body, palms touch. Exhale the hands down through your heart center. Release your hands. Deep breaths, feel your body in space. Inhale, sweep your arms up around your body. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, flat back extension. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back into plank position. And then push your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale. And then with an inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, take that left foot through the hands, drop the back knee, rise up, crescent lunge. Think of lifting through the crown of your head as you ground through your legs. Soften your shoulders. And then bring the hands to the floor, walk them backwards and lengthen your left leg, toes point up. Keep the hips level if you can. So if you find that your left hip is creeping back, just level it off. And then walk your hands forwards, drop that right hip. Walk them backwards, lengthen the left leg. Again, moving through these two positions. Next time you come forwards, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Plant the hands, bring the weight forwards and lift that back leg up off the floor. Head drawing down towards your foot. Again, it doesn't matter how high your leg is. And take the right foot behind your left. So come into a cross-legged fold. Deep breaths. Wherever you are, whether you've got your hands on your hips and a flat back or whether you're folding. Just really honour your body wherever it is and enjoy this inverted position. And uncross your legs. Bring your legs into a hip distance position. Allow your upper body to hang down over your lower body. Maybe the legs lengthen here. Bring the weight slightly forwards into the front of your feet. And then bend your knees, and if it's okay, on your knees, sit your hips down into a crouch position, arms around your shins, tuck your head to your chest and give yourself a big hug. Bring the hands to the floor, heel toe the feet so that they're at a 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock angle for Malasana. Hands together at heart center. Lift through the crown of your head, arms on the inside edge of your knees, your thighs. Invitation to close your eyes. Nice, then take your left hand in front of your left foot. Open the right arm up, gaze towards your right fingers. Option here to take the right hand down behind your sacrum. Scoot this left arm around your knee and find a bind. If you can't find your fingers, then you can take a piece of your clothing or use a strap. Gaze up over that right shoulder. And release the hands, bring them back together at heart center, re-neutralize your spine. Then take the right hand in front of your right foot and open the left arm up. Open the palms, feel this expansive shape. And then option here to take your bind. So scoot that right arm down behind your right thigh and the left arm shoots around past your sacrum to meet it. Deep breaths. Lovely. Release, bring the hands back together at heart center. And then slowly as you can, maybe take your arms away. We're going to sit the hips down onto the floor. Bring the legs out in front and hug. Hug your legs. And slowly unfold, bring your body down to the floor. So you're lying on your back, supine. Gently roll side to side. Maybe make little circles through the sacrum with your knees, massaging the sacrum out against the floor. Nice. Lift your feet up to the sky. So your feet are over your hips, doesn't matter if your knees are bent. Take one hand to your heart space and one to your belly, and just let your elbows rest against the floor beside your ribs. Close your eyes and feel your breath in your body. Connect to your heart and your soul and your spirit. And take a moment to thank yourself for everything you've done during your day today, whatever might have happened, whatever you've been through, whatever you've done, whatever you feel you've achieved or not achieved. Just let that all go now and know that whatever you have done, good. Now it's the end of the day and it's time to truly unwind and relax. And hug the knees into your chest. Bring your arms out in a T position at shoulder height. Roll the knees over to your left hand side. Allow the shoulders to spread. Keep that right shoulder tracking back in contact with the mat. Soften your edges, release your jaw, surrender. Bring the knees back through center. Maybe press the feet into the floor, lift the hips, realign the spine. And then roll the legs over to the other side. The closer they are to your armpits, the deeper the stretch will be. Deep breath. Nice. Slowly bring your legs back through center. And then extend the legs out along the mat. Prepare for Shavasana. Grab any warm things if you want to make yourself extra comfy and cozy. Your arms beside your body with the palms facing up. Let your muscles melt now, so no need to hold on. No need to do anything. Let your bones be heavy in their sockets. It's time to surrender and find that deep relaxation in your evening, in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Whole body completely relaxed. Whole body, mind, and spirit integrated. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you want, as long as you feel. If you're ready to come out, then gently start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, perhaps rocking the head gently from side to side. Maybe it feels good to take the arms overhead and stretch your fingers away from your toes, or hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. And send yourself all the love, respect, and gratitude. And then in your own way, finding your place mindfully up to seated. We'll meet in a cross-legged position. The hands together at heart center. Soften your shoulders down your back. Lift lightly through the crown of your head. Take an inhale through your nose. And exhale with a big sigh to release. Bow your head to your hands. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for this wind down practice. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a beautiful evening, and I will see you again soon.